So Howard and Lulu are southern white rhinos. They're a species found in the southern part of Africa. They are endangered. So they went from, in the 1970s, there were 65,000 white rhinos. In that time since, we're looking at about 18,000 white rhinos. Howard is 24 years old. Lulu is turning 25 this year. White rhinos are semi-territorial, with the male rhinos being solitary, and you usually find the females with subadults. Here at the zoo, each rhino has their own space, their own routines, so basically they're getting along as neighbors right now. Howard's personality, he's pretty chill and laid back. During the day, you usually find him sleeping. Then come about the afternoon, right around dusk, when it gets a little bit quiet out here, Howard, you'll see him, he'll just get to running around the exhibit and jumping around and kicking up little dust devils, and it's kind of cool to watch. Lulu, now, Lulu's got a different personality just because she's not able to see very well. They don't see well in general, but she's got some eye issues that are a little bit tougher for her to see, but she navigates around the exhibit really well and anything, but she gets startled easily, so she's always kind of on alert. But you know, other than that, she's a fun animal to be around, especially when we start training. So my favorite part of working with the rhinos is actually the positive reinforcement training that we do here. To see them, when we start working with them and start asking for behaviors, whether it's shifting from one place to another, or Lulu's coming up for eye medication, you'll see them start to understand what we're doing with the training, and they'll start building up this trust with this relationship, and it's that relationship that is my favorite part of it, just seeing them come around and just kind of settle in and understand what's going on and being part of it. So Howard and Lulu are grazing animals, which is a fancy term for, you know, they're the lawnmowers of the savanna. They have these big wide square lips, and they get down and they'll just pluck up the hay and the grass. And here we feed them about 30 to 40 pounds of grass hay every day, and they also get 4 quarts of a pelleted diet that's formulated to supplement them with any vitamins and minerals that they need. Rhino's horn is made out of keratin. It's the same thing as your fingernails and hair if you had any. That horn continues to grow just like your fingernails and hair, and a rhino's horn, the white rhino's horn, can get up to 79 inches long. To give you an idea, I'm 72 inches tall, so if you add another 5 inches up on top, from the ground up to my hand, that's how long that horn is. Dig up their mud wallows, so they'll use it to kind of push the mud around and make sure they got a nice place where they can lay down and take a nice spa day, because that's important for their skin, you know, to protect that skin. So just like we put on suntan lotion, anything like that, they have the mud. It coats them, protects them from the sun, protects them from any biting flies, mosquitoes, stuff like that we have. When a rhino senses danger, the first thing that comes alive is, you know, their senses. I told you they don't see very well, but they hear incredibly well. And their ears are such that You know, they're these little receptors, and you'll see them kind of move independently as sounds are going on. And when they clue in on something that spooks them or is dangerous, you'll see kind of both ears might go to the side. They'll hear something over here, and the head goes right there, and they start facing it. And one of the things they do, once they figure out where it's coming from, they got that long horn that we just talked about, and they'll use that for defense. You know, and they'll spar with other rhinos, you know, over territory, things like that.